So, hey guys, hey
Hey
everyone.
guys.
We are live and excited today. We're doing a announcement in regards to our pro staff arrangement with Trout Tickler Tackle. So really excited about that. Excited about what's going to go on here today. So already did a quick live on this, but wanted to do it again and also show off some new stuff. So first off,
we
have
have
got
just the kickoff.
Hey White Whale, yay! We're talking about our cool things. So first off, Reese, you want to stand up and show off our official Trout Tickler Tackle Pro Staff.
Tackle Pro Staff. Reese
Life.
Yep.
And the Daddy's got the Dad Life Pro Staff stuff. So we got some cool Pro Staff shirts from them. We got hoodies and T-shirts. Really excited about that. Hey, thank you so much, White Whale. This is really fun. I don't know. Kind of like walking back when you start YouTube channel and you not sure what to expect or what to think. Hey, how are we doing today? It's a lot of fun. But where we're going from YouTube when we started to right now, it's really interesting how this is all working out. And that's kind of a really exciting thing to create a unique arrangement between a bait making company and a YouTuber. And we're excited to be doing this with Trout Tickler Tackle. Brandon Ramos is an amazing bait maker. We've officially got to test some stuff out in the water. We had a lot of fun catching fish this last weekend with the 2-inch swimmers that he makes, and had a lot of good luck there. So it's been a really great arrangement so far. And let's just say, hey, Wade Life, welcome. So Reese hasn't been on any of the live videos for a little bit here, so I thought I'd pull him in before bedtime. So we did it a little earlier today. Excited to get everybody in here. Here, do you need some help? Mm-hmm. There you go. Reese wanted to type something, so there we go. There. Cool. So just wanted to talk about it. So we already officially announced that we're pro staff for Trout Tickler Tackle, but we've been kind of waiting on getting some of the final stuff. So we got the pro staff shirts.
And we got baits right over here.
We got lots of baits. Reese is excited about those. Do you want to show off one of the T-shirts? Show off the green T-shirt.
Sure. This is what the T-shirts look like.
Yep. So that's the back side. So one side has them. They're a little bright there. So Reese Life on the one side, Trout Tickler Tackle on the other. We're excited to have these out with us when we're fishing. But let's get down to the fun part. Let's talk about baits. Let's talk about what we got going on in the bait world. So the Frog and Gar King. Although the word is getting out. All right. So one of the things that we got, and we
were not expecting to get.
Not necessarily expecting. So we had put out some things that we had saw on the website that we were interested in trying. And then he said, oh, yeah, and we're going to throw in some surprises.
And this was one of the surprises.
So what these are
they are miniature flies.
I would say that they're soft plastic flies. And hopefully they'll show up in the video here when we pull one of them out.
We also got...
But they are basically a soft plastic fly imitator that is going to crush bluegill and crappie. And we got 3 different colors. We got a cool yellow, this pink color. Reese's, hold up. It's, you don't have to get it under control there, buddy. There you go. Hold it up, right up there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I dropped it on the keyboard.
Yeah, so that's that color, and then there's this kind of almost grayish purple color. That's the same thing. And yes, Wade Life, Chris, this is just from our initial testing of it. I caught 40 fish on 2 soft plastic baits. To say, like, is it as tough as a Nico material? It's not quite that, but it's extremely durable soft plastics. So it's on the high end of durability. So, I mean, on the presence, maybe you have Nico way on one side, along with like Elastec products. And then on the other side, you have some of the stuff that falls apart right away. And this is on the well above average to very good quality. So Reese has got another thing that we're really excited about this next summer, and that is their dragonflies. Hey, Harper is coming in there.
Harper.
Come here, Harper.
Yeah,
come say hi. You want to say hi in the video? Come here. Come here. Harper is coming in the room. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Hi. Harper Joe, she's been along on the videos, especially made famous by the water stroller, so we're excited there. But yeah, those dragonflies we're really excited about. I think as soon as that summertime hits, and they're, hey, Chris said hi to you. Can you say hi, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
Now we're really excited about those moving forward. And I just think that smallmouth and rock bass and all sorts of things are going to be slurping those up on light, fun tackle baits. So, all right, Reese, what's next? What we got going on here, bud?
We also have 2 more colors of dragonflies, but I'm not gonna. We also got these things. I haven't looked at these.
So these are their egghead baits. So they have a what would be their trout egg, but on the back side of them is basically a 3-inch kind of skinny worm. And this bait, I mean, traditionally they're making this for trout fishing, but when you take this this is an amazing finesse situation that you could use for bass. I know a fellow fisherman is thinking that they're going to make sweet walleye bait, and we think that's definitely cool. And yes, definitely think that we're going to get those flies. Definitely are going to be an ice fishing thing that we're going to try out. Wanted to try some artificials since sometimes we don't always get good live bait around here. Reese is looking for an emoji to put on the screen. So Reese, what do we got next, buddy? Let's look at these. So this is one of the new products. This is one of the new products they've got out. This is their so they make a skinny. Can you grab this? Oh, I got it. So they have, this is their trout worm. It's got that flat, cool beaver tail at the end of it. I've already used this, and yes, the smallmouth love it. But it's got a bigger size or diameter to it. So he is also making kind of a skinnier worm with the same kind of slick paddle tail look at the end of it, but not quite the same size. And really is going to be that like a kind of a go-to finesse bait. And here's another. We're going to get to see a couple new colors. So he made this really cool translucent blue color with some cool sparkle in it for those like clear water situations, which are some of our creeks and rivers fall into. Definitely something to throw out there for some bass and see what's going to go on there. And then we're really excited. So one of the things we've already really worked on with Trout Tickler Tackle is to get into the bass arena. And for us, bass fishing is focuses a lot on top water, but then when it gets away from top water, we look for swim baits,
such as this one,
and such as he has started a line of what will be 3 3/4 inch soft plastic swim baits, and so we got the first batch. That's out in the public. He's shown this color. We thought it was really cool. That green. Can you see that again?
Oh yeah.
That green and kind of brownish color. It mimics a lot of those bait fish that you see out there, and even with the 2-inch swimmer that he has, that he makes now, that's in the Panfish Party Packs, which we got a couple of those to show off today. The action is amazing, and when I was using the smaller version of the swimmer, the 2-inch swimmers that he makes, when it got beat up on the jig after getting so many bites, yes, it really does look like a creek chub, which is like #1 forage for smallmouth around here when they get to a bigger size. So we're really excited about that. But the little ones, every time it got beat up, I just cut a little bit off the end, put it back on the hook, and kept on using it. And I had it all the way down to the nub. So I was literally putting that on the jig, and that was getting the action. As long as that paddle tail was out there flipping around, it was number. And I mean, just look at this product. I mean, it really moves, and just look at that tail is just sitting out there wobbling. It is going to be kicking all around. And so we're really excited about that.
Oh, we also have this color of
the dragonflies. And one of the things you'll check out when it's on their website is that they have so many different colors, and they're adding colors all the time.
Fires come from this.
And one of the colors we're really excited about for next year's kind of crappie fishing time is there are Panfish Party Packs, which are like 5 or 6 different molds of baits, all in the same color. When you buy it, you get them all. So you get different sizes, different tail designs. You get the 2-inch swimmers. You get some that are a little bit shorter with more of a stick or a ball-shaped tail. But these colors and stuff are super awesome. And so they have all sorts of different colors. They're really going in towards that. So this idea of the Panfish Party Pack is, whenever they're biting, you get a pack of different colors, but you can try the different size baits and everything. So
you want to type a letter?
But yeah, that is super cool. And so I'm going to share out their website, Trout, Tickler, Tackle.
Can I press a letter?
Can you push a letter? Yeah. Let me wait just a second. I'll let you. Can you hit this one right here? There you go. Thank you. So there we posted their website. They're going to be adding stuff all the time, and also check out their Facebook page. Check out Trout, Tickler, Tackle on Facebook. That's going to have a lot of the good information on it, and they'll also be showing off some of the things that they're working on, and checking that out. But if you're a soft plastic bait user at all, they've got something from you. So if you're looking at Trout, Tickler, Tackle is out of Oregon. So they are not an Indiana-based company, but they're out of Oregon. They're a new company to the world. I think he's been doing this for a little bit over a half a year now. And so we're really excited about this. So we're really kind of helping him as they're like heavy into trout fishing in Oregon, and we're bass and panfish fishing in the Indiana. So it's exciting to see how this is all going to work out. But it's been a lot of fun so far, and it's going to be a blast as we get into next year. It's like so many things, so many of the baits that we've got, and be like, oh wait, but we got to get to next year. But we've already started using them, and some of the stuff, downsizing stuff in the Panfish Party Packs, is already becoming useful this winter, late fall time that we're doing right now, where the fish are still active, they're still biting good, but we got to downsize and slow down to get them. And so like what we're going to be doing this weekend, we're going to be downsizing and going after smallmouth and walleye and whatever else we can find, and using that techniques like jigs and soft plastics and stuff. So I hope.
I'm gonna tell my mommy we're having a video.
Okay. Yep. You go tell mommy that we're having a video. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully we're out this weekend once or twice and see what we can do again. Last weekend we had some success, so that was a lot of fun. And just keep on trying and doing stuff and seeing what we're going to do. And we're not going to get away from those hard baits in top water either. So that's going to keep going on for us. As a matter of fact, this next year, I'm going to be using the Fluke for the first. So I'm a huge Whopper Plopper fan, but have not really mastered or really fished too much a Fluke and or a Spook. So Fluke and Spook, two different baits that I really would like to try out next year. So those are things I'm interested in. So we'll see what comes out of there with both of those things going on. So we've had a blast. It's Trout, Tickler, Tackle, Excitement, Pro Staff opportunity. It's been a lot of fun so far, and we're looking forward to keeping it going and seeing where it goes. So, yes. Yeah, thank you for saying that. We definitely don't have to learn. And the nice thing with like a Fluke style soft plastic, it's just heavy enough to throw, it was kind of cool. So I flirted around with it a little bit, but yes, definitely get rid of the weights because I think that messes them up a little bit. How they act and move in the water if you don't.
Can I put this away?
Harper, you being a helper, cleaned up. Yeah, you can put it away if you want. Go ahead. Thank you. Reese, do you have anything to say about what are you excited about?
Well, there's one of my goals that there is one goal that I've been looking up to for the last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's which we're going to Florida here in a few months.
Yeah, a few months for spring break. Yeah.
For spring break. Yeah. And every time we go to Florida, me, Grandpa, and my dad go out on a motorboat for a day fishing. And we also do shark fishing.
Yep. While
which
we're out
my
there.
biggest goal is to catch a hammerhead.
He's really bummed out that my dad and I have both caught a hammerhead shark. Mine was a little bit more of a surprise. My dad, they knew that they were in a place where they could get them. Reese is like, I want to be a lot nicer with a hammerhead, don't you, bud? So
I'm
we'll be doing that.
I'm the first Loftenheiser with a what? That I caught last year. What did I catch last year? I was the first one to catch it.
That's a good question.
That I held that was on that one thing.
Oh, a gar? Yeah.
No. In Florida. When we're out on the motorboat.
Oh, a triple tail.
Oh, yeah. Yes, triple tail.
Reese caught a triple tail last year. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. So Reese is really learned to get his legs while wading this year. So his abilities to get out and follow me out on the rivers and creeks has extremely improved. So next year there's a lot of things he's going to get to experience. And Harper will be in the water taxi, water stroller behind us quite a bit as well because she's not wanting to miss a thing either. So we're going to have the whole crew out doing stuff. We've already talked about talking about ice fishing, but two, really talking about getting into that white bass run and the spring smallmouth action and all the good stuff coming up. So, all right. Southeast Florida shark fishing. I will just say that, like you talk about shark fishing, if you haven't shark fished, you need to do it. I mean,
highly recommend it.
There's nothing in the world like sitting there and then feel your line go tight and the reel just goes off, and you can't do anything about it. You're not fighting the fish. I mean, the fish, if anything, is trying to pull you out of the boat. And from the first time that I ever caught a shark, and the first time Reese caught a shark, first time he caught a big shark, it yanked the pole out of his hands, and we had to go catch it. Video that you can check out on our YouTube channel. So that was a lot of, yeah. That's right. We gotta get Reese down and do the Tennessee smallmouth stuff. This year that was a super highlight, and thanks to Chris for helping out with that. But yeah, we're got to do it again. We're already talking about looking at going and seeing the caves in Kentucky sometime, and who knows what else. But we'd love to get down and get you on some of those creeks, see some of those real clear creeks, and those really strong smallmouth. You like smallmouth bass, don't you? And Reese is hooked on really hooked on the whole thing of using. He loves fishing for smallmouth using the rooster tail. So
I don't catch smallmouth.
Well,
I catch gar.
Reese catches gar. So he Chris,
I love catching them. They're easy to catch.
We'll go through a gar hole, and we might lose Reese for a little bit because he wants to go.
I always go up along the side and I snag him in the belly.
Yep, he wants to catch the gar big time. So yes, see, we have huge gar. That's right. You're excited about the huge gar, aren't you? Super. I love it. Nice. Yeah, so other things that are going on right now. So we're going to continue to get new stuff. Check them out. We'll highlight them on our Facebook page. You're going to see stuff in our video about Trout, Tickler, Tackle. I think it's going to be great. What we're going to should do with them as we all kind of grow up. So this year has been really good for us on Reese Life, Dad Life, and Dad Life Fishing Adventures. And we've really kind of pushed and expanded, and I've already kind of mapped out some expansion for us for next year. Really want to learn the Wabash River, which is, I mean, it's our hometown river, but I really don't fish it because I've had other
fish it. We don't fish it all.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't fish it very often, do we?
Don't fish it very often, and when we do, it's kind of an off and on.
Yeah. But there are smallmouth in it, and especially a stretch not too far from us is pretty money from what I've been told. I was able to fish it a little bit this year, and so we're really excited about stretching out, getting the kayaks out. We're excited about getting the kayaks out and trying big stretches of it in the areas around us. Yeah. So that's something that we want to do a lot more this year. We're really excited about continuing to do the tournaments that are put on by Shane Flint. Mm-hmm. So I think excellent. So yes, I know. And in our area, the Wabash River has two colors, brown and green, which
it's most likely to be green.
Yeah. So it's brown when it's flooding and it's green when it's not. So that's really a repellent. But what we found this year, getting the fish from other areas, is that it does clear up, especially downstream of the Huntington Reservoir for a while. And so that's an area that we're really excited about trying out. I really want to kayak that area. And for a long time, a buddy of mine has been telling me about a family that has every October does a 2-day float on the Wabash and catches all the smallmouth that he can handle. And so that's something that we're like, I want to experience catching all the smallmouth that I can handle. I'm always game for that. So that we're definitely going to be trying to do. I think it's a kind of an undersung fishery because for us, the salamone gets hit big. Some of our local creeks get hit big. Hear a lot of good stuff about Missinawa, which we want to get out to. We got the lakes up north that get hit a lot of information on. So that's what we want to try to expand and try different things each year, and also go back to our kind of bread and butter stuff. So we're always going to be creek fishing. We're always going to be wading, but we love kayaking too. And Reese is getting a lot better at it, aren't you? And we're still not done muskie fishing, so that's going to keep on going until we get that. Until we get a big one.
Oh, and by the way, upcoming, you're going to see me whip my dad's butt in fishing time.
Oh yeah. So one of the things this winter that we want to do is we're going to play some fishing themed board games. So it's an oldie but a goodie. The board game fishing time. We're gonna probably do
Last
that.
Last time I whipped my grandpa's butt because of a 30-pound muskie that I got.
But yeah, we'd love to play that game live and see what happens. Reese beat Grandpa by catching a 30-some pound muskie, drawing the lucky card, didn't you, bud?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, excited about seeing some new spaces and getting back to Tennessee, doing these things, getting down to Florida, and awesome. Yeah, and Reese has got the water stroller probably come with us too, so. But yeah, there's so much good stuff coming. We're going to be back up in Minnesota again. If you haven't checked out our Minnesota videos from the last 2 years, it's been something. We've been going up to Ely, Minnesota for a long time. And since I was 3, and I'm not 3 anymore.
Seriously?
Yeah. So we're going to be back up there. Reese caught his monster northern pike, which is a photo right over the top of his shoulder, isn't it there, boys?
We have her right there.
Yeah, that was his monster catch, and we got some huge smallmouth like we normally do. So that's going to be back in the game again next year. So we're going to start off with ice fishing. And I got electronics this year. I bought during Black Friday. I got a depth finder flasher combo. So we're going to be trying that out. Got into ice fishing a little bit more last year. So excited about that. So that's going to be first on the list once things freeze up. So we're not stopping until they freeze up with open water fishing. People keep saying that walleyes bite good in the wintertime, and I've never really tried that too much. So I'm not giving up. I want to find them. I want to catch them. I love walleye fishing.
And FYI, on the Harper update, we have Harper got her first fishing pole. Yeah. Got her first fishing pole.
Yep, the Dock Demon. I tell you, if you want to get a kid a pole that they can try to beat the crap out of, the Zebco Dock Demon, that right there. I don't think a kid can break it.
I used to have one of these, and I loved it. I didn't want to give it up.
Yeah, Reese wanted to fish with it. He probably fish with it now if I let him. Reese we took it down to Florida. Reese caught a little shark. It was just a little guy like that big. Caught a little shark on it, so it won't break even on a shark. So it's got the thing. So Harper's going to catch her first fish all by herself next year. That's a big thing. We'll get that figured out somehow. And so we're going to start with ice fishing as soon as it freezes up. Otherwise, we're open water fishing all the way to the end.
And I'm going to pound the heck out of something.
And Reese can't wait to do some wintertime hiking and playing in the woods and stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Smacking a stump with a pickaxe.
Yeah, Reese likes breaking stuff in the woods. And then we're going to be jumping right into the springtime stuff. And we got 2 big things in the spring. We got the White Bass Run. And then
I'm super hyped up for.
Yeah, Reese hasn't got to do the big wades with me during the White Bass Run, but he's now kind of game for all that stuff. And then we're going to get back on the big time crappie run in the spring as well, because our fishing spot is back open and ready for business that we started fishing at. So if you watched our channel from the very beginning, you would have noticed that we haven't been to below the Salamone Dam and the tailwaters because it's been under construction for 2 years and running, and it isn't quite done yet, but at least fishable now. So we're excited about that, excited about getting back there and getting some of the big fish, big crappies, big catfish that we've caught down there in the past. That used to be our home away from home, and we've had to kind of move away from there and do some stuff. So that is coming up. And then smallmouth bass and largemouth bass, pre-spawn, post-spawn, that stuff is going to be going on. We're going to be doing more Shane Flint outdoor tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully getting into more of those. He's looking at doing 5 or 6 next year, even talking about a smallmouth only tournament. So that one's going to be exciting for us. But we're going to have a blast next year. We're going to have a blast doing it with Trout Tickler Tackle on board with us. So with that, we're excited. Thanks for checking us out today.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good stuff coming on. We'll have many more updates as we keep on this pro staff journey with Trout Tickler Tackle and Reese Life Dad Life and Dad Life Fishing Adventures. And Harper, you want to join us for one more stop, or are you on the milk?
Say hi again on the camera one more time.
You want to come back?
Okay, go with yours.
Come on back. Harper, the star of the water stroller. Doubly named.
She's on the milk.
Doubly named the water stroller by our good friends Bogley's Keeping It Real on YouTube. Pinned that name for us, so now that's going to stick forever until we get rid of it, right? We may probably never get rid of it. It's going to be the tool for all the littles. You want to say bye-bye to everybody?
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Out on the water.
Out on the water.
I don't know.